Hey everybody, it's Ramona Angel with another reading. It is a twin soul reading, and the reason being is because I know some of you are still wondering what's going on with your twin soul. How does he feel towards you? What is he planning to do? Okay, so let's get to it right now. We're going to use my Romance Angels deck. I've already shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle again, okay? So we would like to know what is going on in our divine soul's mind, our divine counterpart's mind when it comes to this union, this connection that's supposed to be happening or will be happening. Oopsies. Whoa. Let's see what's going on here. So, 3 cards just popped out, so I'm going to read them to how they fell out of the deck. Then the first one is getting to know each other. So they want to have that opportunity to get to know who you really are. You know what I mean? They really want to know, who is this person that I'm in love with and I don't even know why. This person has turned my life upside down and I just want to know who they are. But what's holding them back? Some of them have financial problems. Some of them might not have a job at the moment, and it worries them because they want to give you everything they can. You know, a lot of people don't realize that you don't need money to make somebody happy. Sometimes, all the time, if you are a true person, you know, and you're not a money grabber, you just want that time to spend with that person, to do silly things, even lie in bed all day and laugh or lie under the stars and just look at all the beautiful things up there in the heavens. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that, yeah, I want a diamond ring now that I'm with you. Okay, so for those of you that are having financial difficulties, it's okay. Love, it does not have money value, okay? Love is an emotion. It's a feeling. You don't need money to show anybody how much you care about them. And if you feel you do, then that person is not for you, okay? So our divines, whoever you're watching the video for, they know that this is a past life relationship. So what does that tell you? It tells you that, sorry, this person is spiritually awakened. They know about this stuff. You know, maybe they come on YouTube to check it out, and maybe my divine soul found himself here. You know, maybe he's watching my video right now, and if he is, I would like to tell him, pick up the phone and call, or just text me. Just say hi so I know that you're around, that you're okay. I do worry about you. Anyways, so they know it's a past life relationship. And like I said, for most of them, they are having financial difficulties. Or they think they are. You know, maybe they're not. Maybe they have a nice, I guess, bank account, for lack of a better word. But they probably think they need more, you know. And they don't, but they do. Think they do. Some of them might not even have a job yet. So what my suggestion is, just look. See what there is. There's so much out there. It's just a matter of looking. You know, sometimes you have to settle for the crappy job to work yourself up to better things. But at the end of the week, it's money in your pocket. Okay? There's actually neighbors of my mom's down her street. And these guys came from Sri Lanka. And they started off with absolutely nothing. The family, the kids went to school, to college. The parents, at night, the father would work and the mom would do whatever she can. And then at night, they'd go delivering papers. And they did that to where the fact being that they had enough money to buy a house. And now they're better off than they were before. So, you know, there's always something to do. Sometimes you might think a job is degrading, but sometimes you need humility, not humidity, sorry, humility because that is stripping away the ego too, okay? So they are very attracted to you, very, very much so. And they think about us as much as we think about them. Some of us think that, oh yeah, well, we feel this way. I wonder if they do. Yeah, they do. You don't even have to wonder anymore. I'm telling you, they are feeling this way for you. They want to be a part of your life. And honestly, I'm feeling that they're like saying, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a shot and see what happens. You know what I mean? Which is awesome. I think they should. It's about time. And if you're one of those people that I'm talking about, give it a shot. It's not gonna hurt. You know, it's not gonna hurt you. It's like peeling off a band-aid. Just get it over with. You know, you are afraid because of what have happened in the past, but this is your divine soul. You know this is a past life relationship. And you want to get to know them. So come on, what are you waiting for? Okay? Yep, see? They're really wanting to make an effort. So the best thing for you to do, meditate. Like I said before, there are so many videos on meditation. The root chakra is great. It keeps you, if it's up and working properly, it gives you stability, you know, and it makes you not so scared of what the outcome will be. So if you work on yourself, you're working on your twin also. So maybe that's one thing you need to do. Plus there's ones on YouTube that I use for your heart chakras, your lower ones and your upper heart chakra. Those are ones that you should be using because it is helping them. And that's what you need to do because you are more awakened than they are. Yes, your twin is awakened, but you're more awakened in that sense because you're here. Okay? So for those that are the twins that are figuring out if they should make that move, yes, go for it, please. Because it's going to end up positive and you're going to love it so much. Okay? So some of us are still dealing with this. And they're saying for you, you need to let go of the control issues, okay? So, I mean, sometimes our twins have control issues because they figure if I can control the situation, then I'm not going to get hurt. Well, life is about taking chances, okay? And you know, yes, you've been hurt in the past. I've been hurt in the past. Most of us, if not all of us that are watching, has been hurt in the past. But there's some things that you cannot take control of. Like, we cannot take control of when this person's going to call or how many times they're going to call. You can fantasize about what's going to happen when you guys actually go on your dates, where you're going to go, what you're going to do. You know what I mean? But that's as far as it can go because you cannot make that person do anything you want. As much as you want to, you cannot. Okay? So you need to let go of your control issues, and they realize that they need to let go of control issues, and they are doing that. Okay? They're working so hard on themselves right now. It's unbelievable. They want to really, really give this relationship a chance, okay? This is what they want to do more than anything, is give the relationship a chance. And this is what we want too. We want them to give us a chance. Because we all know that once they come, they're not going to be going anywhere, okay? Because this is home. We are home. They are our home. We are meant to be, okay? So we need to stop worrying about what they're doing and concentrate on what we're doing. Because when you do something for yourself, you're doing it for your twin, okay? When you are freaking out, they feel it because telepathy is very strong these days between twins. So keep your thoughts positive. And throughout the day, when you think of them, just say, I love you, I love you, I love you. You know, You got to keep pushing that positivity. Let them know it's okay. It's okay that you're afraid. It's okay. What happened in the past is done. I forgave you and I've dealt with it and I'm moving on from there. So it's okay. Come to me. I'm not going to hurt you. Okay? You need to keep reassuring. That's what you need to do. And I just keep feeling I need to pull some more cards. So, hey, I'm going to do that. So, some of us are still in the separation thing, and they feel it too. Because, see, if you notice, that person's like so exhausted and depressed on the bed going, oh, I just can't take this anymore. And then there's somebody that's pulling away. Okay, so they feel that. Some of them feel that you are pulling away, so stop pulling away. Just go with it. They want to be a part of your life, even though right now you might not feel like they want to be a part of your life, but they really do. Okay? So stop pulling away. Stop going, well, screw them. If they don't want to come, I'm just going to go and check this next person out. No, don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. You know, like if you have known your twin for a while and you might have had something with them and then they're gone, they broke up with you because it wasn't the right time, so you're holding on to things of the past, like I don't know, things that they have given you, burn them, because you're starting over a new leaf, you're turning a new page on this journey, okay? Or going on a new path on this journey to be with this person. So you don't want things from the past, okay? You don't want things from the past, because then you'll sit there and you'll be like, oh, I remember this. Why can't you? That's negativity. And you don't want to weigh them down with stuff like that, okay? So get rid of the things that were from the old relationship with your twin, or even if you have like stuff lingering around from old girlfriends or boyfriends, get rid of it. You don't need it. You don't need it, okay? A lot of us are pack rats and we just keep our stuff in little boxes, and you know, you don't need those memories. Chuck it, okay? So they're still very cautious. You know, they feel the love. They feel it so strong, but they're very cautious. They still think they need to pay attention to red flags. So, yeah, when you finally get them with you, like when you're finally in that relationship, they're going to be cautious. Okay, so have patience. Have patience. Think of them as an abused animal. You know, you can't just like push yourself to them. You have to like give them a little bit, leave them alone. Give them a little bit, leave them alone until they're ready to come to you. Okay, so they're very cautious right now. This is why this card is here. Okay? So some of you might have children and they don't know how to deal with it because maybe they were abused as a child. Maybe they saw their parents fighting all the time when they were children, and they promised themselves that they're not having kids because they're not going to let their kids go through what they went through. Okay? This is a fear of them and they're going to conquer it, but you have to let it unfold naturally, okay? Maybe they have kids that they haven't let you know about, okay? Or maybe, like mine he's a teacher, and maybe he's afraid of, you know, what other people will think. He will get over it because love conquers all, and that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? There's a lot of pushing that the person that you're watching the video for is going through. The universe is giving them that loving, gentle push towards you. So just let the universe do what the universe does best, okay? They will be expressing their love very soon, okay? They will be. So like I said, let things unfold naturally. If you don't, you're not going to get this. You're not going to get nobody expressing this. You're going to go all the way back to nothing, okay? They do want to go away with you. They sit and they think about this a lot, especially when they're alone at night, quiet. Sometimes even when they're sitting there with their friends, you know, they zone out and they think of you and they think, I'd love to just go away somewhere with her or with him, somewhere peaceful and quiet and not have to deal with feeling any which way of what anybody thinks. You know, they used to be like this and now they're realizing, who cares? I have to live for me, because all these people that I think that care about me really don't. They don't want me to be happy. They want me to be the way they want me to be. Okay? So they're starting to realize that this is not who I want. I want to be that person that has this beautiful divine counterpart with me. Your love life is ascending. It's going to be ascending. So please give it a chance. Just stop trying to control things and just give it a chance, okay? Because if you don't, you're just going to go right back down to zero. And who wants that? You know, it's like playing one of those games, you know, if you screw up, you go right back down and you start all the way at the beginning. How frustrating is that? And considering all the frustration stuff that we've been through already on this journey, who wants to go through that again? Okay, so think about this. Think about it before you do stupid things, you know. Keep your thoughts positive, because they're paying attention to what's going on too. And I know for some reason, I feel that a lot of them are checking out your Facebook profiles, you know. Even if they don't know if you have a Facebook, they're just looking up your names and they're seeing if you do, you know. They're checking out your pictures, seeing how your life is going, you know. So if you want to kind of hint for them to call you or come your way, you know, put some cute little messages up there once in a while. Take a nice picture of yourself, not trampy, slutty pictures, just like, you know, a nice cute picture, and, you know, something like, guess who I'm thinking of, or, you know, something like that. That's like just cute, flirty thing, you know, because they are watching you. They are checking you out to see what's going on in your life. So give them something to think about, okay? So we're going to pull some cards from the Soulmate card deck, which is basically a romantic soulmate, which is your twin soul, okay? Now, before I even pull these, I wanted to let you know. So, soulmates, they come in different forms. They could be animals. They could be family members. They could be friends. They could be people that you just met that you have this strange connection with. I've been finding my soul family everywhere. It's so funny, and I love it. I'm so happy that I keep finding them. But they're not a part of your soul, okay? They're a part of your circle, okay? Twin soul or twin flame, they are part of you. They're your other half of your soul, okay? So that is the difference. A lot of people wanted to know that is the difference. And, you know, there's controversy on, oh yeah, well, you might not end up with your twin soul. Nobody knows for sure, so don't buy into negativity, okay? You watch readings, you take what you can get from those readings, you take what feels right to you, and what doesn't feel right, do not take it, okay? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So you can't just listen to people, oh yeah, well, blah, 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 you know? As far as I know on this journey, your twin soul is the person that, after all this bumps in the roads and the roller coaster rides and whatnot, you end up with them. That is your reward for going through that. And, you know, if you have psychic abilities, it gets stronger, because you're the ones that has to help people open their minds, okay? So the first one says, love and respect your loved one's opinion, but remain grounded in your own truth. You are both wise and beautiful souls. Everyone has a piece of the truth. So, you know, this is just basically saying, don't change yourself for your twin. I know, like, I had a couple friends in high school that were very smart, but the guys that they were interested in were idiots. And it's so bad to say. They weren't very smart. They didn't want to work, like do the work, you know. They'd rather go home and sit around, play the video games, or, you know, stupid things, instead of just, like, you know, do your homework, study for your tests, things that you need to do. So my friends, they dumbed themselves down for these guys. And you know what happened in the end? They decided to go for the smart girls, because the smart girls helped them out to better themselves. And eventually they find out, yeah, I'm attracted to you. So, you know, do not dumb yourself down for anybody, okay? And don't say, well, I know, you're wrong, da-da-da. No, sometimes it's better to shut your mouth. Say, okay, well, fine, if you want it to be that way, but I know that it's like this, but if you want to, that's your choice, okay? Don't, like, oh, okay, honey, if you want to, you know what I mean? And then when things screw up, you go, well, I told you so. Don't do that, okay? It's just not proper. I heard in my head, divinely correct. Well, I guess that's true too. It's not divinely correct to be like that. You're a beautiful and sensitive soul. Love's objective is to help you remember who you truly are, and eternal being of light, on a path to ever greater love. You come at people with love. Always, you come at them with love. You know, sometimes you love your family so very much, but you can't get along with them. You know, sometimes the loving thing to do is to just walk away. Sometimes that is just the best thing to do. Talk to them on the phone once in a while. Say hi to them, but you have to pull yourself away from the negativity if your family has negative ways of dealing with situations, okay? Because you don't need the negativity. Remember what I said, we're all on this journey. And even though the journeys are different, the process of getting to the end of this journey and starting the other journey is to keep positivity into your life. So if you have family members that are very negative, you have to just, you know, pull yourself out of that, okay? I mean, if you have kids that are negative, you have to learn to deal with them, come to them with love, you know. And if they want to be mean to you, say, okay, well, fine. If you want to be that way, eventually they'll come to you and they'll say, I'm sorry, I'm just in a bad mood, whatever. Because some of you that are dealing with this, reason being is because your twin soul is, so they're like a child in that sense, that you need to have so much patience with them. And if you treat them mean and cruel, they'll run. But if you come at them with love and say, okay, well, fine, that's your opinion, you know, that's fine. Or I don't want to fight with you, so I'm going to take a break, or we'll both take a break. You know, don't talk to them like a baby. Don't talk to them like they're your child. But this teaches you how to handle situations that could be very sticky, okay? You are who you are, and because of your history, all of it has helped you grow in love and wisdom. Every experience has blessed you in some way. Embrace the past and forgive anything that needs forgiving. So another part of this journey is all about forgiving, okay? We need to forgive all the horrible things that we've been through. We need to forgive the narcissistic people that we have dealt with in the past. You forgive them as a person, but you don't forgive what they have done to you. So basically saying, forgive them, but don't forget what they've done to you, because it's a lesson, okay? Some lessons are extremely hard, but they are lessons nonetheless, and you need to forgive in order to move on to better things, okay? So we're going to find out if angels would like us to know what the angels want us to know at this time. Let's clear this deck. This is the angel answer cards. I'm planning to get more cards, but that's after my move. Once I move out, I'll have a better situated room for all my things. Okay, hold on. Sorry. What does the angels want us to know at this time about our situations? Meaning with the person that we're thinking of. Again, okay. So the angels want you to know that the situation that you are facing with that person that you're watching this video about, it will improve. But how is it going to improve? You have to give it its space. You have to give the universe its time to do what it needs to do. They need you to listen to your intuition, okay? So your situation is going to improve, but you need to start listening to your intuition, okay? Meditate, quiet your mind. I've been going to the park. I used to go to the park and have a little drink, you know, while my daughter was playing with her friends. But then I realized, you know what? One day I just did not feel like doing that. I have my chakra crystals in my water bottle, and that's what I've been doing. I've been drinking water and relaxing in the park. And I mean, it's crystal infused water and it feels great. It makes me happy, makes me not crave, you know, that feeling you get when you just have a drink at the park. You know, it makes you feel free. And since I've just been drinking the water and, you know, lemon water in the park, I've felt the same way. Isn't that weird? So they're saying when things get tough, breathe and ask others for help. There is somebody, the reason why we keep meeting these people that we feel so strongly connected to, is because they're our soul family. So those are the people you can go to talk to them when you're in a situation, when you feel like, oh my God, I'm panicking. Where are they? Where are they? Why are they not calling me? They're probably with somebody else. No, they're not. You just need to realize that sometimes people need to take a break. And even when you are together with your twin, I'm sure that you or them will end up just taking a break from each other, maybe for a day or two, just to find yourself, you know, because that's what they need to do. Sometimes the love is so strong, and especially for somebody that's never had that, it's overwhelming, and they don't know how to deal with it, okay? So, you know, have some consideration. Understand, okay? Okay. I'm just gonna... Is there anything else you want us to know, angels? Within the next few weeks, most of us will find out what's going on, okay? So keep working on yourself. Keep doing things for yourself to make you better in your eyes, okay? And in a few weeks, you'll find out what's going on, you know, within the next few weeks. So it doesn't mean 3 weeks exactly. It could mean a week from now or 2 weeks. It all depends. So within the next few weeks, okay, something's going to happen to where they are going to do something, okay? So your situation's going to improve with them. They've been paying much more attention to their intuition, and you should be doing the same thing too. Meditate. And I think they've been doing that too. Maybe not meditating the way we know, but maybe they are. Maybe they just sit there quietly and they just think of things, you know, and they're actually listening to the ideas that are in their heads, you know. They have been talking to their trusted friends. And it could be even counselors, you know. Maybe your twin has gone through so much that they know they need support from a professional, you know. And maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they have a professional that they see, that they talk to, which is great. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. Maybe they're talking to this person going, I want to, but I'm afraid. What should I do? And that person is giving them that opinion that, yeah, I think you should go for it. If this person that you're interested in is, you know, you have that feeling of just comfort and happiness around them, then go for it, right? So maybe that's what's happening, and then you'll find out within a few weeks what's going to be happening, which we know is going to be positive because we're keeping positive. So we know within the next few weeks we're going to get, whether it's a phone call or we're going to bump into them, it's going to happen, okay? I'm telling you, it's going to happen. A year from now, things will settle down for both of you. So you will be with them, okay? So a year from now, you'll still be with them, but things will be more calmer, more relaxed, because, you know, when you first start off like any relationship, it's going to be like ups and downs. And with a twin soul relationship, that relationship burns hot. I'm sure you guys have heard that term before. Twin soul relationship burn hot. The reason being is because they're a lot like you and a lot not like you. You understand? So to avoid a lot of conflict, you don't agree to everything, but you learn how to compromise. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. You need to compromise. That is so important in any kind of relationship. You need to compromise, you know? Okay, fine. I'll do this, you do that. We'll meet in the middle, you know? Compromising. Don't be a sucker, though. Don't say, fine, fuck it, I'll do it all. Nope, you don't do that. That is not good. That's making that person think that, okay, why, I guess she or he feels that I'm not good enough, that I can't do things better, or like her or like him. So don't say that you'll do it all by yourself. Say, okay, fine, I'll do this part, you can do that part, okay? And then we can meet in the middle to bring it all together, okay? So when you're uncertain, ask your angels. Just call upon them. Angels, this is what's happening. I feel like this, and I want to know, what should I do? Okay, but if you want the answers, you got to quiet your mind. To quiet your mind, you need to meditate. Okay, you need to be in a quiet environment, just 5-10 minutes, and think, listen to the thoughts that come in your head, because those are your angels. When the other thoughts quiet down, the reasonable thoughts come into your head, those are your angels. Okay, like I keep saying, meditate. You get the answers that they're trying to tell you. Okay, when you ask for something and then nothing's happening, it's because you're not listening. Okay, that's why you see synchronicities, whether it being colors or animals or numbers. That's the reason why, okay? It's really hard when somebody tries to talk to somebody to say, hey, you know, this is what you should do. You keep asking me, I'm telling you, but you're not listening. And that's the worst. You have to listen, okay? So I'm going to do, for my inspirational homemade deck. Okay. This is for some of you that are going through a lot of pain, okay? First, we have to remember, you know, the retrograde just finished on the 11th. Then we had the new moon energy, okay? Now, today, the 13th, Friday the 13th, people are afraid of that. I'm not, because I like this day. Check that out. That's better, isn't it? Oops, I guess not. Anyways, so it's just the energies, okay? With the eclipse, there's purging, serious purging. I know last year in August when we had the eclipse, I was out and I felt like I was being squished like a pop can. The energies were crazy. For 2 hours, I felt hot and just, oh my God, from head to toe, I felt awful. Okay, and that was because I was resisting the changes that needed to be done. So this year, I've been just very good. I've been listening to my angels. I've been taking care of me. I've been so much positive and so much happier that it isn't affecting me. I guess the most is that it's harder to breathe. I know last year was the same thing. It was really hard to breathe, but it felt like somebody was like pressing on my chest. Those are the things that you need to get out, you know, that you're not letting it get out. You're not speaking your truth. That's what I meant. You're not speaking your truth. So if you're not speaking your truth, it's all inside of you and it hurts and it pushes on your chest until you release. And then you can breathe. Whew. So this card is saying the pain is only temporary. It will pass. So ground, shield, and protect yourself. Grounding yourself could be as simple as saying, think of 5 things that makes you happy, you know, and just think of them slowly. Think of how you feel for every 5 things that you have, for everything that you're listing. Okay, think about how happy that makes you feel. And by the time you come to the last thing that makes you happy, you'll be calm. That's grounding. Shielding, pretend, like close your eyes and picture a bubble. It's the easiest thing for most people to do. Or you could picture a box. Picture you in that box or in that bubble and seal it with reflective glass. You know, unbreakable reflective glass. So whatever people are throwing at you bounces off and hits them back. You know, you can make your bubble any which way you want to. You could even put your family members in that bubble with you. But sometimes it's just best for you to give them their own bubble because everybody has their own energies. And you seal it with your fingers, your fingerprints. Or you could just seal it by yourself so you know nothing is allowed to get in here. Unless if you want it to, okay? So, I mean, there's so many things you can do to ground and shield. And protecting yourself, I do have a lot of selfies on my Instagram and my Facebook, but they're all protected. You could protect them with the same shields. Just picture a glossy shield over your pictures before you post them, okay? Or you can also use those filters and put a filter over it, okay? That protects from anything getting in on you, okay? Because you do need to protect. There's a lot of energy vampires out there that will just suck the energy out of you. So if you don't want that happening, protect, ground, and shield, okay? So until next time, love you guys, and I wish you all the best. Meditate. Take care.